All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're going to talk about why so many technicians are disgruntled. I'm sure a bunch of haters in the comments will be saying I'm just bitter about being fired. No, we're having a conversation about issues in this industry. I was just on the Jaded Mechanics podcast, The Jaded Mechanic. There's a channel called The Disgruntled Mechanic. All you got to do is look in comments on my videos and you can see there's a lot of people unhappy with this industry. So why is that? There's lots of issues in this industry. That's a fact. Working conditions. How many technicians are using a lift that it really isn't safe? There was a post a while back about a shop jury-rigging a lift that was coming out of the concrete, attaching a metal plate to it. No, it needs to be fixed right. And that's a huge problem. There's lots of OSHA violations in most shops. All you got to do is look around and chances are in your shop, you will see issues. Some shops are better at it than others, but the fact is there's a lot of issues in the shops just with equipment. You've got shops with no airflow in the middle of Texas where, they provide a box fan and that's all you get. So if you don't go out and buy your own fan, you're sweating to death. They don't have a refrigerator to keep cold water or Gatorade in, etc., etc. That's a problem. If your shop has safety issues, they need to be addressed. I know air conditioning is expensive, but productivity will increase. But at the very minimum, have sufficient airflow in your shop and heat. Don't even get me started on shops heated with wood-burning stoves. Yes, seen that many times in my travels back in the day. Let's talk about how we're seen in the public eye. We're still looked at as thieving grease monkeys are out to rip you off. And the media still pushes that narrative. That's the narrative. We're just grease monkeys. Let's talk about the pay problems. Shops that don't pay anything and wonder why they can't get help or keep help or why their help sucks. You've got shops that treat people horribly. So you got shops that have so many procedural problems in their organization, the technician, even if they are able to produce, can't because of those problems. So many shops are so poorly organized. Just going through the process of getting a car written up to sold is way, way, way too difficult and takes way too long. So many shops are so horribly run that it's not surprising they have issues. Let's be honest. The general consensus is that as a technician ages, you throw them out and get a new one. Not even talking to my situation, I'm talking straight up this industry. This industry has shown that if you start slowing down, chances are you're either getting quietly fired or pushed out or just straight up fired. This industry is not forgiving for age or anything. And that's one of the things I've preached about is having an exit strategy, having retirement. Because, well, this industry chews you up and spits you out. All these issues lead to the problems we have. And the thing is a lot of those issues still aren't getting solved. Pay's coming up, but other issues aren't getting solved. When I go on Facebook and can see multiple shops with multiple problems in them, does that show the industry is getting better? Do I, when I see technicians complaining about getting treated like utter garbage, the shop that they work at treats them like that, where I get emails where technicians get verbally abused by their shop manager because they broke a part, which if you've been in this industry, it happens. I get many stories like that, where I broke a part and he's yelling at me, wanting me to pay for it. And when I took it off, it crumbled. You want to know why this industry has problems? It goes from the top down. The shop owners, the corporations, the chain stores have all created these problems. And technicians have taken it and are now getting ticked off. You wonder why there's a labor shortage? Because you treat people like crap. This industry has a very long history of treating people like crap. Shop owners wonder why they struggle to hire people. Look internally. No, technicians, we have our own issues. We do. not gonna lie, we don't have the ability to change a lot of the stuff that, well, shop owners do. Corporations, etc., they have the power. Technicians don't. All we can do is train ourselves better and find better jobs, find better places to work. The industry needs to continue looking inward to fix these issues. And I'll say this, the industry's done this to itself. I think every technician has a story of a boss that wouldn't fix a lift but went out and bought a brand new, F-350 or boat or house, etc., and wouldn't fix anything in the shop. Now, that was not the situation in my old shop, just to clarify that. If we had a problem with a lift or whatever, he fixed it. So just saying. That is a prevalent issue. I mean, I'm not even being facetious. That is a huge issue when you've got old, outdated equipment that is dangerous and you're still making your technicians use it because you're too cheap to fix it. Oh, that might cost me getting that new boat. There's lots of reasons for the disgruntled technician. Start looking internally. Start looking at your business. That's where it starts. Can an individual business owner fix the entire industry? No. Just like I can't fix the entire industry. So technicians need better working conditions, demand better pay, demand better treatment, demand health insurance, demand things like retirement, etc. I know this was ranty. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.